your mama hands.
Woo! Yeah.
Y'all better raise your hands, bro, because your mom birthed you, you know? Leche. This is from my mom. See, I used to watch boxing matches in my own living room, and my mom would dance around the corners of my home, but there were no flashy lights or pretty ring girls strutting over the blood-stained carpet, just a couple little kids forced to watch from the couch seats, and no one understands the torture of being a spectator until their mother steps foot in the ring, and there are times when I wish I could take my mom's place or strap on her gloves, but she's always gonna want to fight her fight, and I'd rather her feel strong and victorious than weak and beaten. There is no question that on this island, domestic violence almost seems genetic. There are fathers who train their sons to believe that blood on your fist is a sign of victory, but I wasn't notified when beating women became sport. When did it become okay to transform living rooms into boxing rings? They must have mistaken my sister's cries as cheering, "I'm sorry, Mom." A son's hands were meant to protect his mother's, but mine were too busy trying to hide my tears, because I don't understand how you constantly go toe-to-toe with men who are not worth fighting for, but I do understand that a broken heart can sometimes be more frightening than the sting from a few punches. But please, Mom, hang up your gloves, let down your guard, and realize that you should never have to kiss knuckles to feel love. Mom, I love you, and I'm sick and tired of seeing men love you this way, and you know that my hands strayed from violence. When I found out he was loving you with his fist, my knuckles craved for his face. Why was he surprised? Why didn't I take the 2x4 in my hand, bash warnings in his skull for the coroner to see what happens when you leave Mama the helpless? But something happened. As I watched the blood pour from his mouth, I could see the fear in his eyes. I could see the knife in the kitchen rack behind him. I could hear my little brothers behind me. Is this what I wanted to teach them? That they were destined to be stuck in this generational bloodbath, fists bloody and trembling, Stephen and Jude. Manyalu, there are no champions in domestic violence. No hands raised when the police sirens ring. Only broken homes and bruised bodies with the screams and slamming doors remind us that our little sisters are flowers, watered by the blood, sweat, and tears of our mother. We must not drown them in the history of our bloodline, because it is brimming with the abuse of women, and I will not allow them to believe that it's okay for little girls to blossom into punching bags, beaten and battered until they no longer shed compassion. There is no beauty in victory if you have to beat it out of a woman. So, Mom, if and when your hands become too fragile to clench into fists, place them over your heart, and you will finally feel the beatings it's taking within your ringless battles. Let this poem be the final round, and even though there's no shining bell waiting to embrace your waist, I hope you smile every time you look over your shoulder, Mom, and you see your children, 6 cornermen who've become accustomed to this corruption. But even though we've never been fans of boxing, Mom, we'll always be in your corner. Thank you.